Hello, hello, hello. This is Thanksgiving Day for me, and when this video goes up, it'll probably be Black Friday or the day after Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. And I am going by the post office to mail a bill. I'm going to stop at Starbucks to get me some iced coffee to have with my meal, and then I'm going to pick up Dave, and we're going to his mom's. So I washed my hair and I let it dry naturally, and then I took the wand and just curled it some, and then I decided that most likely Dave's mom will have their house warmer than what I keep mine, because y'all know I'm hot-natured. Now, I've had to turn it up some for Billy because I know his little paws are cold. So, anyway, and it's going to get colder this weekend. We had a little bit of rain this morning that's bringing in this cold front. Of course, my nose, below my nose starts itching. And, you know, I know that people say that you're lying when you say that, but I'm not lying. We are getting a cold front. You know, it's 52 degrees right now, and it's windy, but you can feel the chill in the air. I meant to bring a shirt in case I got hot in this sweatshirt. Of course, I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday, and I did wash it last night, so just so you know. Although it probably didn't really need it. All right. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Tim, because I did watch his videos this morning, and I'm also going to insert a little, it's kind of like a little short idea, but I'm not going to put it in shorts. I'm going to put it inside this video. So, it's a joke, y'all. Y'all know it's a joke. It's from, I think, last year. If it's not last year, it's the year before. But this is when he was with, he was in Delray with Tammy. So I'm going to insert it right here. And then I'm going to stop the video, and then we'll come back.
Hey, everybody, Sarasota Tim coming to you from the Planet Fitness, Delray Beach, Florida. Tomorrow's Big Turkey Day. We're all going to consume a lot of calories. So today, I just want to remind you, maybe to eat a little bit less today, build up your appetite, and make sure that you crush it tomorrow, because you're going to be eating quite a bit of turkey. I know I am. I'm going to be over in Delray Beach at the big house. We'll try to get a couple of videos together for you. But remember, today's the day to exercise and be ready for tomorrow to crush it.
Okay, I'm back. So Timmy was talking about that someone was buying comments. And yes, people can buy comments. He was saying that they were buying comments and likes on the comments. You know, this is what my opinion is, and like I said, this is my opinion, this is not facts, is if anybody is buying comments and buying likes on the comments, I think it's coming out of Tim's funds or Tammy's funds. That's just my opinion. Again, I don't know any of the so-called haters that's going to spend even a penny on him, especially comments. I know that some did give him some money on the coffee fund, and, you know, they did it to make a point, but I think those comments come from Timmy. I think Timmy, nobody has mentioned those comments in any videos that I've seen, other than, well, maybe I mentioned it one time and that some of them were, but there's a reason why they're there and why he leaves them up. And I know that a lot of you believe Timmy wouldn't spend his money on that, but I believe Timmy would spend money on himself, and he feels that spending money on himself because he thinks that gets more attention. like I said, I don't know that he's doing that, but I have always believed that he and Tammy have different screen names. You know, I would say a lot of people do that, and, you know, do I have another screen name? Yes, I do, but I don't leave Timmy comments under it. You know, I've got that other channel. I've got the weather channel, but I couldn't even tell you the passwords right now to them. I'd have to reset the password. And, you know, I comment mostly on my phone, so I'm not going to keep going backwards and forth and logging in different accounts on my phone. I'm just not going to do it. It's too time consuming for me. Now, if I leave him a comment, I will leave it under this account, because I will want him to know that I left it. But I haven't left any. I've gotten over that because I thought I made this channel so I could comment to him. And that's what I'm doing now. I just think he'd be better off, if he's doing those things, he'd be better off not mentioning it. Because people don't even think, I mean, especially new viewers that might come in, they don't care about that stuff. So why even bother to bring it up? Okay, the next thing, and this is how I know that he watches people, or he reads. He fixes chicken. Someone had mentioned, why doesn't he ever cook chicken? Well, here you go, people. He's done chicken now. So, you know, that's why I say he reads the comments. He talks about his moderators. And I'm like, I hope he's paying them, because I would hate to think I am moderating for him, because to me that would be a full-time job. But of course we know that
caution, US 421 road construction.
The road is not closed. We've told you that several times, Siri. But you don't listen. Or whoever you are. They're just constructing. The road is not closed. Anyway. Alright, I gotta cut down this heat. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about Timmy that I need to say. Okay, I watched some of Nomadic Fanatic's Q&A. And of course he says it's a monthly thing now, Q&A, that he's going to do, but you can only ask him questions through Patreon. So let's talk about Patreon. For those of you that may not have seen anybody's video on Patreon or don't really know about it. Patreon is just another way to earn money for creators. You get a little bit, the percentage is higher of the money you get back of what's donated to you than it is with YouTube or Google AdSense, whatever you want to call it. And also Patreon is not as strict, because it's behind a firewall, as far as what you can talk about. Now, I'm not going to say they don't delete anything, because I bet they do. But you can get by with a lot more of what you want to talk about versus YouTube. Now, another thing about YouTube, and I did mention this in Carl's video yesterday, is YouTube demonetizes people all the time. And especially in the political realm. And medical-wise, they will. If you're trying to be a doctor and you're not, they may limit who they show your channel to when you're talking about things like that. True crime is one of those that the creators definitely get demonetized. That's why they seek out sponsors so much, is because YouTube's not paying them anything. And you know, that's just when you record under YouTube's guidelines, that's just the way it is. They can demonetize anybody they want to. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I got caramel iced coffee, no syrup. Yes, the caramel. Why is that car pulling beside of me? There's whole parking lot is full of places. And they pull beside of me. Just to get, I guess, a little closer to the door. I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't wait till I pulled out. I had my backup lights on. And then this car right here is just sitting here. All right, let's go. I guess they're trying to decide which way to go. Well, I'm going to the light because I'm not going to turn left on that road today. Car pull in a parking lot. If you're going to keep stopping, Lord. Okay. First of all, I'm not putting up a Patreon, so I don't want y'all to think that I am. The only reason I would ever put up a Patreon would be if I felt I really had something to offer and I felt like it was something YouTube wasn't going to monetize. Or it was just something that I don't want on YouTube. So that would be the only reason I would start a Patreon. And I do think that's why a lot of people do start one, is because they want to talk about subjects that you can't talk about. Now, I think Nomadic Fanatic does it to earn more money. And you know, that is his right. He can do that. If people are willing to pay $5 a month, $2 a month, $25 a month, that, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But now, if he's not offering anything extra for that, if it's just to make money, then I don't agree with it. I just put it that way. But it's still his right. We still live in a free country. We can all still be entrepreneurs. But people just have to decide if they want to pay. That's all I got to say about that. Now, of course, we know that Diana Diane, whatever her name is, has the OnlyFans. And I did see he has a Reddit thread where people are tired of seeing her they're tired of seeing skin. Let's put it that way. I don't know how to put it right. They think she shows too much skin. I agree. I do think she shows too much skin. I think that I think she should leave a little bit to the imagination if she wants people to go to her OnlyFans. Oh, Lord, there goes a Lamborghini. I'd say they're going to Boone. Anyway, that's just the way I feel about it. I just feel like that she would do better. She could put on just a little bit more clothing and, like I said, leave it to the imagination. Now, I know that some of you are not into plus size women, but there is an audience for it. I mean, there's an audience for everything, just like there's an audience for feet pictures. Everybody has a fetish, I guess, if you want to call it that. Some people aren't willing to pay for it, but whatever. And there again, I watched if you've got Netflix and you've not watched the Ashley Madison series, it's interesting. Now, of course, I had heard of Ashley Madison, and I thought it was gone away, but it's not. And that guy that was over Ashley Madison, and I don't know his name, I think he reminds me of Tammy. If Tammy was smart enough to have a big internet company. We know he's not, or I don't think he is. But the personality he reminded me of, because he says one thing, but allegedly does another. Like he said he would never, well, I don't know if he ever said never, but he said he didn't cheat on his wife. But yet, there's evidence, circumstantial evidence, I guess, that he has. I don't know if he still does, but that he has. So, allegedly. But just give that series a watch. It's like 3 episodes. And it, like I said, it was interesting. But now if it's not for everybody. You have to have an open mind when you watch it. And when I say open mind about the subject matter. You have to know that some people are going to cheat in relationships no matter what. It's just going to happen, whether it's through Ashley Madison, something down here down the street, somebody that work with. They just can't be faithful for whatever reason, but they have no intentions of leaving their spouse. Okay, Vicky, it's too hot. So that's my story, and it's sticking to it. I know y'all probably get tired of me saying that, but I'm just on a roll with it. So I'm going to hush for now, and I'll be back soon with another video on beauty. I may be putting up 2 videos a day some days, and I know that kind of will get into my algorithm, but am I really here for the algorithm? Am I here to cater to the algorithm? Not really. I like to make a little extra money, but I'm not here to cater to the algorithm. Okay, one thing I want to say, I'm going to rant for just a second. Sheets. Okay, Sheets had this thing about the gas was going to be less expensive this week. Our Sheets did not participate. I don't know why, but they didn't. The one in Boone did, but the one here didn't. I'm sure the one in Elkin did. So I don't know who's running this franchise here of Sheets, but they need to get with it. All right, talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.
Never felt more like a winner than I do tonight. Never more certain the path laid before me was right. You over there with the curls in your hair, couldn't find more of a reason to stare. Never seen eyes look into me as you do tonight. And honey, I've been racing the wind like a bird, been chasing the wealth of the world, but it fades when you're near. So tell me where we go from here. Tell me where we go from here.